Ah! Sorry guys, I felt compelled. Absolute Carnage, Scream. Issue number 1 is written by Colin Bunn and the art by Gerardo Scandova. I think I said his last name right. It is the start of the 3-issue miniseries, which spins from Donny Cates' Absolute Carnage event, so let's get crazy. The issue begins on a dark, rainy night. Null is summoning his children, aka symbiotes, calling upon them to rise up from the dark to begin serving their one true god once more, including the villainous Donna Diego Scream. Well, the Scream symbiote, that is, who seems to have been resurrected from Null's call, and without a doubt, she is ready to party, as we see her burst forth from her grave, screaming. Elsewhere in New York City, we pick up with a mother and her 2 children who are running away from a Carnage symbiote monster, and as the family gets cornered within an alley, Scream shows up and calms down the Carnage monster, basically controlling them. And as the mother begins to thank her rescuer, Scream turns around, telling the family that they are now hers prior to eating them. We now turn to Patricia Robinson, who is patrolling the late night city streets while also listening to Null's call. Now, the reason for this happening is because Patricia herself was in fact bonded to a symbiote clone of Venom way back during Daniel Way's run in the Shiver storyline. Continuity point, Mr. Bunn. And because we've come to learn throughout the course of Donny Cates' run that symbiotes leave behind a piece of themselves, a codex, in past hosts, making Patricia eligible for the Absolute Carnage event. And so, while Patricia continues on, she turns around the corner and sees the aftermath of Scream's dinner. In addition, the Scream symbiote has also rallied more of the Carnage monsters to join her pack. No longer wanting to stand on the sideline, Patricia enters the fight for New York's survival by wiping out all the Carnage monsters, shooting sonic bullets, sound-based attacks being a symbiote's weakness. Afterwards, in a final attempt for survival, the Scream symbiote desperately reaches for Patricia's arm, successfully able to bond with her, officially making Patricia Robinson the new Scream. And because Null is using Carnage to summon all symbiotes to hunt down all past hosts, Scream begins the search, starting with hunting down Annie Benton, aka Mania. Scream sends her Carnage monsters to take her out. Andy, however, is prepared to counter, thanks to her Hellmark by conjuring up Hellfire, incinerating the beasts. However, Scream is able to sneak up close to Andy, ready to kill her up close. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that was Absolute Carnage Scream, issue number 1. And this was definitely not worth $3.99 for the amount of content that you get within this issue. I realized that this is a tie-in issue, but barely anything happens. We already knew Patricia was going to become the new Scream. We also knew that the Scream symbiote would somehow resurrect. That's basically what happens. As for positives, Scanovo's art is fantastic. I love the way he mixes both the yellow and red on Scream's suit. I also dig the horror aspect, like the family in the beginning whom get eaten. Yeah, that's some dark shit. But overall, I'm gonna give Absolute Carnage Scream issue 1 a 5 out of 10. I suggest holding off from buying this issue, but if you are a completionist, then have fun. And that wraps up today's video. If you guys like my content, please hit that subscribe button, as well as hit the bell symbol, so that the world of comics is never missed out. Peace, guys.